Well, not only is Edward Dutton's book, The Naked Classroom, a fantastic book. I think I'm in the second chapter. I was picking at it. It's one of these mini books that you guys have probably noticed. I'll pick at books and then sort of tackle it. That I pick at it, and then I tackle the book. Some books that they just like Thomas Sowell's books. Often those just Thomas Sowell's books practically read themselves to you. So when I was reading Dutton, one of the things I was thinking about was just this is starting to explain kind of some of the, no ducks, kind of the crazy that I've encountered. But what really hit me was recently I was watching one of his videos that he was talking about psychopathy. And he was talking about why our elites child molesters are, globo chomo. Why is sexual deviance, sexual vulgarity, why is this something that's so critical to the left? There's even people who, there's kind of a claim like they're right of center, but if you judge their lifestyle, bog hog, that you would know this is not really a conservative in any way, shape, or form, or anything like that. They're not really even right of center, really. That you start to realize, okay, the reason why the liberal mind hung up on sex. Sexual revolution, one of the most important things about the sexual revolution, why almost all, no matter what system of the orderliness civilized societies always control, notice the sexual proclivities of both males and females. Why? Dutton got into this. Psychopaths are very sexual. Women who find that they're like, oh, this guy, he had all this rizz and blah, 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 but then he turned out to be this bad dude. He probably was high in psychopathy. He was kind of all over the place. You thought you could change him. His brain, you kind of got along with him. Why? Because his brain works very much like a woman's. Higher in anxiety, higher in neuroticism. He's not truly a confident man. Or, he's not. The psychopath is not really self-confident. There's nothing about them that's balanced. And it will show in their lifestyle far more likely to be into drugs than anybody else. So once you start thinking about this, you're actually describing, a lot about just popular culture in general, but certainly you're discussing what we would associate with a liberal culture of the left. Now, what's the ramifications? Well, one of the things I was thinking about is, why can't the Democrats sell their brand? This is why. Too many psychopaths in their leadership of their party. You can't sell a brand if you don't understand the normal people you're trying to sell your brand to. They can't grasp, really. Normal people don't think like that. So what's funny is then you see it in the news. How could all these people have a problem with, carjackings, have a problem with riots, have a problem with anybody showing up and just walking into the fucking country? Well, normal people think that. Psychopaths don't have a concept of, psychopaths ask, why you mad? This is once again, why you mad? Note that is like a girl saying, we think of it as a thing girls say, effeminate internet trolls, that kind of thing. Especially when males do it, it's particularly a form of effeminate internet trolling. Why you mad? And that's it. That's the psychopath. They won't acknowledge. They don't have a capacity to really acknowledge other people's feelings. Now, this idea of like, oh, well, no, but the conservatives don't mind. No, it's when people are bad, you then have, well, why would I care about your feelings when you do things that are ethically and morally wrong? With the left, it's we keep doing things that you guys just are mad at. And it's like, no, you keep doing things that are morally and ethically wrong. Well, why are you mad? A lot of men who are divorced have heard this. Why are you mad at what I did? So, this is now just something that there's no way around. Democrats are not going to be able to sell their brand to people if they don't acknowledge the psychopathy end of it. And that's it. I mean, it's just nothing else. And now the thing is, you're probably sitting there going, but they can't admit this aspect of it. I mean, they actually can't. Like, you just explained why they cannot do that. Like, it's impossible for them. And it's like, yeah. So we're all stuck. We're all stuck with these people who are fucking psychos. And note now, they're telling everybody you have to, and Britain, Britain, the UK, all kind of liberal psychos. And so what do they want? Oh, you're going to have to fight for our cause because it's a good cause. How dare you want the border to be a border and not fund all this other military intervention? How can you not get that we are inherently correct in doing all this kind of stuff to you? Because we can't convince you to be with us, so we're doing it to you. Like once my friend, how about I throw them a cookie? Well, they're not looking at you. But I mean, it's a cookie. No. I think you're throwing a cookie at them. Well, in that case, not to them. One of my buddies from college will totally remember that. He reminded me of that, and I'm like, that's so funny. I've never forgotten that conversation. That was one of the funniest things ever. I had no idea if that girl was serious or not. Like, but they don't know. And I was like, is this her brilliant form of really dry humor? Like, that's brilliant. Like, that's hilarious. Like, but it's a cookie. Just a cookie. Well, but if they're not looking. What a wonderful young lady. I mean, now she's like, 50. But just looking at how broke I am. Sorry. It's that time of the year. It's. I always got to remember this time of the year. It's like this. It's that there's fewer weeks. There's yeah. So I am going to actually probably be doing some more reading because the weather here has changed. So I'm going to be able to do my little walk and reads. I actually haven't been doing as many walk and talks. I did that right? Yes. Mainly because I slightly injured, it's the skin on one of my feet got injured. It was like boot rash. And in a couple places, and I just like I don't know if I didn't treat it the right way at first. I mean, I thought I was doing what historic, but then I had to remember, you're aging, and your injuries just don't heal the same way anymore, And I'm just like, shit, that sucks. So, all right. Well, I'm going to watch some more Edward Dutton and why science education sucks. Based camp with Simone and Malcolm Collins. Interesting. Oh, they're twins. Oh, weird. I didn't even notice that before. Okay. Man, all right. Based camp. Okay, yeah. Subbed. Yeah. Yeah, we're subbing to you. I could tell already. All right. So, talk to you guys soon. Later.